One class I audited, it turned out it was Scientology.
Oh, really?
Oh, it was hilarious. I went in there. This actor who was in Scientology goes, "Oh, you need an acting class?" And she sent me there. And it was acting class, but it was also like Scientology. So, which I felt like she should have said.
Right, that should have been, it's acting, but there's a little extra thing.
So I go there. I go there, and I remember we were sitting there, and the guy teaching the class goes, "Does anybody have any news they want to share with the class?" And someone would raise their hand and be like, "Oh, I just booked a 3-episode arc on Who Gives a Fuck on ABC," and then the whole audience, like ridiculously loud, would go, "Whoa, whoa," like this positive, and but it was crazy
very
hot,
cultish.
and I was sitting there like, what the fuck, right? So like 5 people did that, and then they go, "Hey, we have 2 people auditing the class. This guy, he's just fresh here from New York. He's an actor. He's trying to get some parts. Blah 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 blah. Please welcome Bill Burr." And they clapped like I won a Lifetime Achievement Award. I remember my face turned red. I was embarrassed. So and then I saw the scenes, and the actors were good and everything. And then during the break, like I remember the teacher was looking at me and goes, "Was that too much? Was that too much?"
Did I push? Was I pushing? I'm sorry.
Yeah. So then I went in. And I sat down with them, and they just kept saying everything was their own. We have our own parking. We have our own security. We have our own this. And I swear to God, I said, "Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm joining a cult." Like I was trying to make a joke. And he kind of looked at me, and his eyes were like going from my right eye to my left eye. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on? So I got out of there. And then I went down to this I swear to God, this is true. I went down to the comedy club, and I said, "Yeah, I took this acting class. The actors were really good, but it was just this fucking weird vibe." And then I told him like the name of the acting class. This guy goes, "Dude, that's fucking Scientology." And I don't know. I kind of felt like, the next time I saw that person, I had that vibe like they put something in my drink.
Right.
Like you should have said. I don't listen, guys. Here's the thing. Like I don't judge. Like I hate when people act like, "Oh my God, those people are out of their fucking minds." It's
right.
like my religion is out of their fucking minds. Yeah. It's just they got enough people.
Let me tell you about a story so true. We're showing me style and it's all so cool. It's about a garment torn and frayed, getting its threads, the story conveyed. Walking down the streets with holes in my teeth. These ripped things here, part of me you see. It ain't about the brand or the label it holds. It's about the journey, the stories it unfolds. In these ragged clothes, I find my voice. A testament to resilience, my choice. From the streets to the stage, I rock my style. In my tattered shirt, I walk that mile. Ripped and torn, but still I stand in my ragged attire. I command, it's not just fabric, it's a statement. I preach in my threadbare garment, I find my reach. From the barrio to the bar, I make my mark. In my worn out jeans, I leave a spark. They may call it rags, but I call it art. In every stitch and tear, I play my part. It's the struggle of the streets, the hustle so real. In my tattered jacket, I sealed the deal. A symbol of defiance against the status quo. My passion of pants, I let it show. It's not about the riches or the wealth I lack. In my faded hoodie, I stay on track. It's the heart of the hustle, the grind each day. In my worn out kicks, I find my way. Ripped and torn, but still I stand. In my ragged attire, I command. It's not just fabric, it's a statement I preach. In my threadbare garment, I find my reach. So here's to the ones with the clothes that tear. In our patched up attire we have, so let the world see our garments worn. For in our rags, our stories are born. In the language of the streets we speak. In our torn up clothes we find our peak.
Right.
Where they can act cool now and they don't
Right.
care if you leave. Like Scientology needs people.
Yeah.
So they got to, they got to lock you in a room or whatever it is.
Yeah,
that
but
they
you need
do,
to
right?
say this is where you're going. You need to say, like, by the way, you're going to a church.
I like how they have their own network now to
Oh,
combat,
yeah.
because that one woman did like
Lena
Yeah.
Remney or whatever.
yeah,
her
she
thing.
did all those episodes about how like crazy that was. But I always feel like there's another actor that could do the one about the Catholic Church.
Yeah, they could
about
do about
them,
anything.
yeah, banging kids. And they made it seem like it was okay, and that was the thing, and you bought into it. We're getting off track here.
No, man, it's great.
Well,